just did a great video on the zombie debt mortgage crisis that seems to be coming back from the dead, and I want to tell you a quick few words about it. Back in the day, 2005 to 2010, I did a lot of mortgage defense and a lot of heartbreak too, and a lot of jumping off bridges. It was just awful, and I went through my own things too, and I thought that was over. But now I'm starting to get people asking me to do something that I don't want to do, but there's a lot of mortgage debt out there where people are being sued. So I took my first mortgage debt case and I just did a video on that. It's about 20 minutes, and attached to it are going to be all sorts of documents, answers, counter affidavit, a PDF checklist. So either when you get that first letter, which it's a collection letter, don't let anybody tell you differently just because it's based on a mortgage note, and there will be documents attached to killdebt.com with the long-term video. But I want to tell you some of the stuff that's going to be there. I will have defenses on there under the statute of limitations, chain of title, the FDCPA. A lot of these mortgage debts, they're kind of old school debt collectors. They don't take great care, as we've talked about in the past, and it's really just a debt buying mechanism anyway, with a little twinge of, you got to look up some definitions under the UCC. Don't worry about it. Or what is a mortgage, what is a note, stuff like that. In my case, the first case I've done, and again, I'm attaching it along with the actual lawsuit that they're doing, along with the documents. So to prove that this weird, and it's always a weird sounding trust. Let me just show you the name of the trust that's going after my client, Shazam. And that is a real case plaintiff. Read that thing. I'm not going to waste your time, but it's got to be a paragraph. So there's specific statutes, rules in your state saying who has standing or is a real interest to sue you. And a lot of it has to do with the name. You can't hide what you're up to with some weird sounding name. And most of these cases you're going to get, the zombie debt, will be these weird sounding trusts coming forth. You may get them either from a debt collection law firm or an average debt buyer, debt servicer. Hear me out. Most of this mortgage debt went through trusts, mortgage-backed security trusts. They are non-people, non-employee entity, no brick and mortar, just a computer blip. But they are serviced by these debt collectors and law firms around the country that are now reaching out with zombie debt from the dead. And some of these loans are, and like in my case, I think the loan is 20 years old. And they come up with these weird ways to say, you owe us. So you will see in my long-term video, me showing you things, how to get out of mortgage debt, that's zombie debt. They're usually second notes. Hear the storm? That's the mortgage-backed security zombie note storm coming. Scaring that dog. I think it's a dog. Anyway, my case, my defense, my affirmative defenses, my PDF checklist, my way, you know how I do things so unique, my answer, it will all be on the killdebt.com. It will be in that great documents vault, and you will find ways to get yourself out of mortgage-backed lawsuits. One tip I'll give you is you're going to feel, because it resurrects some interesting emotions that you rarely are exposed to, because it was the American dream. It was part of a house you had, now that's gone. So a large amount of this debt is coming from houses that are long gone, mortgage that's long gone, was foreclosed upon, and now those same feelings, and now you're in a different house and a different life situation, and all is good, and now from the dead comes this mortgage debt. So that long-term video I'm just giving you will show you, give you tips on how to handle debt collectors. Don't talk to them unless you're telling them, hey man, this is all done under the settlement authority. I'm only doing this for settlement purposes. Do not give them your life story. Do not give them any information. The more you give, the more you lose. Be very upfront about this is a settlement approach. I'm only trying to work this out. They know that it is pennies on the dollar. It has gotten paid over and over again. It's really, it resurrects in me the kind of bullying feelings I used to get when I could see my clients were being wrongfully pursued. It isn't that they didn't take out the loans, but this is the biggest, #1 showing evidence that somebody that was pursuing them back in the day did not own the debt. It was just, it went through this weird system called MERS to prove chain of title. It just drove me crazy. And now it's resurrecting those feelings, and for you, those same feelings again in both of us. So I'm going to show you how to beat the zombie mortgage debt the best way I can. Thank you. I hope the long-term video is good. See it on killdebt.com as the storm is coming. And use what I have on there. Use your state rules. Use my PDF checklist. Use the documents that I attached to this video and in the documents vault. All right, supposed to be a short video. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.